Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's get back into it.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports refer Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
Alright,
That'll be all.
Take care.
will do.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about something.
Okay. Unread messages. No, upgrades? No. Alright, unread messages. To Grunt's commander. From Shaman Erdnot. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's clan, and you're his leader. So keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role. But our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need our vat-grown Grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan. And that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him. And if you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Shaman Erdnot. Nice. Love it. Okay. Let's go feed the fish real quick, and then we'll come back to this level. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally kill them by doing 2 missions instead of 1. Okay, good. They're still alive. Whew, boy. For a second there, I saw the big blue ones sitting there, and I was like, oh god, they're not moving, they're not moving, they're not moving. But then they moved. And then I was okay. We need more fish. Not enough fish. Space hamster! Ah. There. You finally get to piss. Congratulations, Shepard. You've been holding it for quite a while. Since the beginning of the game, actually. So now let's go talk to Morden and let's go talk to Joker. See what Jacob wants, if he wants anything. Probably not.
Commander.
That's it
Damn
for
it.
now.
See?
Yes, Shepard. I want to know more
Do you
about
have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made
That's
my...
it for now.
See you,
Alright.
Commander.
You're always fracturing your thumb. That mute button must be really hard to press. AP heavy pistol. Rifle accuracy. Shotgun damage. Shotgun extra rounds. Prototypes. Heavy weapon ammo. 5 out of 5. Nice. So we're maxed out on heavy weapon ammo. Krogan vitality. Cool. Loving it. Okay. Core is still doing its core thing. Hi, fine, Morden.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later? Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not now. Working on collector data. Have ruled out artificially intelligent virus. Unless it's very intelligent. And toying with me. Tests. Anything else?
That's it's very intelligent and toying with you. That is a possibility.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
That could very well be a possibility. Monsieur Jacobson.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright. I want to choose Morden's next outfit, but I can't. Now we're looking on guns and stuff. Alright, so still, oh, we got a widow. Nice. That widow is mine. Hands off, everybody. Hands off. My widow. My widow and nobody else's. It's my baby. I sleep with it at night.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about something.
On my way. Gotta work my way down. You know how it is. Kasumi.
Hey, got a minute?
Sure.
Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
Yeah.
The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, sure you will. Crewmates? Got anything to say? No? Alright, well screw you too. I didn't want to talk to you anyways. Mr. Chakwas, because of what Kasumi says, I feel bad. How you feeling, Dr. Chakwas?
How may I help you, Commander?
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip.
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skelly. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Alright,
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
we talked. Good talk. You're just... I don't know. I don't like you. Our chef. I don't like our chef. I don't know. I don't know what it is. He's just,
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
like, ignorant.
Just
He's
killing
very
time
ignorant,
anyway.
I guess.
Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know. Relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
Yeah. So, I think... let's try it. Should I? Hang on.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
What's this
Yeah,
area?
shut up.
I got...
Shepard.
Damn it.
Talk to you later,
No.
I'll be here if you need me.
Garrus, talk to me. Talk to me, Garrus.
Shepard.
There we go.
Need me
Have
for
you got a minute?
Sure, just optimize. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
Huh. Not what I meant. Ooh. But it is what we mean. Sorry, Garrus. We're sparring.
You know me, I'm always up for hitting things. And if it makes you feel better.
I'd rather not add my name to the list of people you've knocked on their asses. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. And don't worry about me. Whatever happens, I'll be there. Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Okay, so he's finally moved on.
Talk to you later,
Back to his
Garrus.
calibrations.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah, because what it was, as I was going back through the videos and editing them, I remembered that Garrus had mentioned it wasn't just sex. There was also sparring, too. Like, they could have sparred or they could have had sex.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my sister's family.
I'll let you know, Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, nothing new with you. Engineering. Zaid, tell me about another mission.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a thresher maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a thresher maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight. Me and a buddy were hard to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
For your payment for those wonderful stories. You're welcome. Now get back to it. On the double, mister. Do it right now. Right now, while I'm watching. Because you're never doing it. Right now, or I'm throwing you out the airlock. Alright, fine. Fuck you. You're going out the airlock. I hope you like it. Grunt. Grunt, my man.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
No shortage there.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
I mean, with the amount of... with the numbers that we're facing, an entire galaxy, where we have endless enemies. We can just keep on shooting all day down a target range, and they'd still have more enemies to come. Alright, Jack. You and me. Girl talk.
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
Alright, fine.
I should go.
Whatever.
We'll talk to you in a minute, Tali.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition. What can we do for you, Commander?
Alright.
Carry on.
Will do,
Got
Commander.
nothing. Tali, you have something. The last person to talk to.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Yeah.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Huh. Well, that's good. I like that, at least.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Oh, shit.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Jesus, man. Yeah, that sucks.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Shall we go do that? While we're floating around in space? Alright, we're ready to finally leave and go somewhere. Tuchanka is done with. I could still land, but nah. Help Tali. Holland Threshold. Okay, so the far rim. This is guest space over here is what she said. Is the far rim. So this was like guest space way out here. So that means the flotilla is way the hell over here. How did the flotilla go way the hell over here from over here? They really ran far. And they're still in the terminus systems too. They haven't come to the Citadel sector, because the Citadel sector is like this whole southern sector, and the terminus systems is like the whole northern system. Alright, let's go help Tali, and then we'll do Ilium. The migrant fleet help Tali. We will. Rahilea. Valhallan Threshold. Well, it's pretty. I'll give it that.
Probe launched.
Mika. Mika? So there's something in the asteroid belt, there has to be.
Probe away.
It's not very many systems we see with asteroid belts. Purple. Why is it purple? Hydrogen helium gas giant. Huh. Whoops. Yeah, see, told you we'd have stuff in the asteroid belt. Is there a planet like right up on the star? No. Okay. Something here. Here we are.
Probe launched.
Okay. Small little round objects like this. Little dwarf planets in the middle of an asteroid belt. 80%. Is it this? Yeah.
Probe launched.
It's kind of like an I Spy game. Damn it. Got stuck again.
Only half our fuel remains.
Buy some fuel and buy some probes. The migrant fleet. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians. The migrant fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. The Quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy. Few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the Quarian ships. Huh. Interesting. $50,000 spaceships in the fleet. 50,000. And they only have 17 million? So if this whole space fleet dies, then their species is fucked. The species is extinct. If this space fleet dies, the species goes extinct. There we go. Now we can change his appearance. Basic. Not basic. Cool. Should we bring Morden along? 2 scientists? Or the scientist and the tech expert? They're both tech experts. We could do Miranda. That would bring a sting to the fleet if we brought Miranda. Ooh, if we brought Miranda, that would bring such a sting. It may go very poorly. That may be like the last person you want to bring. We could bring Jack. This is gonna require diplomacy. A lot of diplomacy. So let's bring Jack. For diplomacy. Just give a big fuck you to the Admiralty Board. With all due respect, Admiralty Board. Fuck you. Let's do Miranda. Because we already did Morden in the past 2 missions, so let's do Miranda. I want to see how this will play out. Saving my points. Ooh. Korean machinist. Korean engineer, Korean mechanic. Tali is operating at peak efficiency, increasing the duration of her powers. Modest cybernetics and immunoenhancers increase her health. Tali's expertise in engineering firearms of all kinds increase her weapon damage. Modest cyber increase her health. Okay. Engineer. She's more power-based than weapon-based. Combat drone. The good doctor can't do combat drone or AI hacking. Attack drone, explosive drone. You have upgraded the combat drone so its electric shock damages target health, armor, and biotic damage. Ooh, explosive drone. Your combat drone is rigged to explode when destroyed, pulsing energy that inflicts high damage on all nearby enemies. Attack drone, I say. Okay. Miranda. No, wait, not overload. Damn it. Can I go back? Yeah. Warp. Heavy warp. Unstable warp. Increases the blast radius when warp detonates biotic effects. Ooh. Your warp damage is hugely increased. This, heavy warp. And then I'm just Shepard. Okay. Miranda. No. That. Yes. You can use the Eviscerator. And the Carnifex.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Ooh. Fancy. And so they're still using the old method of artificial gravity where you rotate around.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Captain Shepard. with Tali a great deal.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
All right.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Not every day you see another
I
ship.
can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
Tali Zora a legend.
Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her. She's as good as convicted.
What?
Tali Zora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
This is a terrible idea. No. Because what if your ship captain sucks at speeches? I mean, then he'd be a terrible captain, yes. But, I mean, there are terrible captains out there. So that would mean she would get utterly screwed over because her captain would suck. Thankfully, I have the power of charisma on my side. I'm honored.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple.
You probably could.
There are no legal tricks or political loopholes.
Always ask for a
you
better
to worry
counselor.
about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Yeah, you dumbasses.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I will. What's the point? It is my pleasure.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Chorus, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
She couldn't have done this.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
And we're sitting here having a trial about this while there's a ship in the fleet that has Geth sitting on it.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
In which case you'll be exonerated, I'm sure, if you die.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
We can try.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
So I can't see the map. Great. Is this where we came from? Is back that way? Alright, let's talk to people first.
Loyal. Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Glad to see you're doing better.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Yeah.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
So you don't believe in AI being alive?
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
What?
You're insane.
Yeah, you're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
So you wish to enslave the Geth. That's what I heard. Calrieger.
Calrieger.
Shepard, Tali Zora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Why?
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
I hope you're right, ma'am. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
I'm sorry, resources in this galaxy are scarce enough? Do you know how many freaking planets are in our galaxy? It's so many planets. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. How many planets are in our galaxy? Okay, so the correct answer is NASA estimates there are 100 billion planets in our galaxy. 100 billion planets. That means we aren't running out of resources anytime soon. A planet is massive. Alright.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Yeah.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
You too. How you two doing?
Tali, Zora, and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
So you've condemned me already. You've already condemned her.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And girls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week. But it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
Aww.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Hanshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. I was there, but I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war with the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
We should move on.
So...
Good luck on the Alarai.
That was something I never understood about the Quarians. Whenever they were forced to leave their homeworld with the Geth, why didn't they inhabit another world? That's what I don't understand. Like, why do they stay in space for so long that their immune system started to fail them? And not just live on another planet?
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. Glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find someplace to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I agree with that. So colonize another world, damn it. Like, it's not that freaking hard.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you,
I
Admiral.
mean, it is hard, but whenever you have an entire population, an entire civilization landing on a planet to colonize it, it'll colonize pretty quickly. Admiral Chorus.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib.
Quib.
Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali.
I am going to ask about Quib.
You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
The Quib.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are not to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Interesting. So you're on the side of the Geth are the victims.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Yeah.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora.
So I agree with him on the
I'm
war.
surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
You sound like you hate her. You're kind of an asshole. Like, very much kind of an asshole. Where does this go? I gotta explore the ship first. You know how it is.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali Zora is guilty.
If Tali Zora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an elf.
Shuttle guard. Alright. So I gotta go back and look at the other side, where we came from. I just want to make sure we didn't miss like any crates or anything.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali Zora can.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Alright, Tali. Time to go fight the collectors.
Even during the healing, Tali Zora's fight.
My father dead or trapped on the Alarai? My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from Admiral Ran herself. I couldn't say anything. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see your reactions. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Who decides where the migrant fleet is going?
That's a more complex question than you might think. The Conclave votes on where we're going, but the Admiralty works out how we get there safely. Avoiding areas of piracy, scheduling resupply, that sort of thing.
Seems like you're cut out of the loop.
Raya has a representative in the Conclave, like every other ship. But me, personally? I don't get to say in anything that happens beyond my ship's hull. If my crew doesn't like the way things are going, we're free to leave the fleet at any time. Of course, since the Raya produces about a third of the fleet's food, they try to keep us happy.
So you're the captain of the Raya?
Why is the fleet here? A binary blue giant system isn't the most hospitable place in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Not if you're looking for a planet to land on. We've been doing a lot of deep-range travel. The bulk of the fleet is here to charge up using photovoltaic solar cells. We're running an ice mining operation at the Red Dwarf 6 light years off. They haul it here, and we melt it for water, or crack it into deuterium, hydrogen, and oxygen.
Why did you post guards outside our ship?
Aside from the fact that your crew is Cerberus, technically it's under quarantine. Any accidental intership contact could sicken or kill our crew.
Probably, yeah.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
I didn't expect a human to be such a...
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing them. Talizor is guilty.
Fuck you, man.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an elf.
The interest of Quarian security, no one may leave until this trial is complete. Okay, so we can't even go to the Normandy.
Captain, Tali.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's firm.
The human can work it out. I'll admit that.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
She is a good fighter, I'll give you that.
Shepard spoke well to the Emperors.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Alright, you guys, well, I'm gonna have to leave this episode here. Sorry it was such a long one. Thank you so much for watching. I've been the Lovely Miss Scarlet Fox. Please be sure to like the video, comment all the comments, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. And I will see you guys in the next video.